How's it going? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised. So let's go ahead and get started. You see there at the home page of the website pulled up. What I wanted to pull up and show you guys here first, though, is a Google search page. Now, what I've typed in here is what we consider to be a buyer intent keyword for your area. So a buyer intent keyword is basically what we're going to be able to see as a service attached to a location. So it's very specific on what somebody's looking for and what area. Now, to obviously keep it relevant for the sake of you guys, I'm going to go ahead and use roofing in Naperville, Illinois, which is where you guys are located at. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few things. We obviously want to be on the first page when it comes to these different keywords, and there's going to be a few different ones that we want to be able to rank for to get as many leads to you guys through your website and Google Business Profile as possible. Now, being on the first page is crucial, as about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a company to do this service for them. So let's take a look at that. Now, this first way that we're seeing a few companies rank on this first page is doing it through these Google guaranteed ads. Now, if you are going to run ads, these are going to be the top option. They do have the highest conversion rate out of the different types of ads that you can run through Google. But typically, about 80% of people are going to steer away from even recognizing these ads. They'll completely disregard these ads that they see on a search page like this, mainly due to credibility reasons. So I tend to stay away unless you're needing customers right here, right now. Then I would possibly do this as an option. Now, the other two ways to rank are going to be organically. Now, you can rank organically using your Google Business Profile, preferably being within this top 3 is the best without having to hit more buttons to find you, or you can rank your actual website, okay? Now, you're going to have to compete with a few directories like Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, so on and so forth, but we can see these top 2 companies ranking organically. It's going to be this Naperville Roofing and Construction, and then Showalter Roofing. Now, I'm going to steer away from this one for the comparison, as the company name being Naperville Roofing is going to be really a kicker in helping them actually rank for these specific keywords for Naperville and roofing. So I'm going to go ahead and use Showalter, as their company name has nothing to do with this, and they're not getting any bonus points because of that. But first off, we can actually take a look here. I looked through real quick, and I found you guys on the third page, okay? And this is for your Google Business Profile. Here you guys are right here. Now, we can go through a few things that'll help you just right here off the bat with your Google Business Profile. Right off the bat, there's this bio section, or the about you, about the company. There's 750 characters that you can fill out. I would definitely fill out that 100%. So don't just let this sit here, slightly filled out. Fill that out 100%. Also, photos, when you guys are doing work and things of that nature, maybe before and after photos, just take photos and upload them within your Google Business Profile as well. That's going to help you rank. I would do that every week. Let's see here. There's questions and answers that you guys, if somebody's always calling in or people are calling in asking the same questions, I would start to write those down and even fill those out within here as well. And then your guys' reviews. So you have a perfect 5-star right now with 2 reviews, so that's great. Now, of course, you're going to want to get as many reviews as you can. And we can see the newest one was a year ago. And then also, when you start getting more reviews, always make sure you're asking reviews from your customers, of course. But always make sure you're responding to all your reviews within here as well, okay? And one last thing that'll help you rank typically is what we call citations. And since Google is a popularity contest, citations are going to hold your information, your business information, different places across the web, and it's going to hold your NAP, is what we call it. So your name, address, and phone number, exactly as we see it on your Google Business Profile. And the more of those you can build out, typically the better, as again, Google's a popularity contest, okay? Now, your Google Business Profile is only going to be able to rank within Naperville, okay? So if you were wanting to do business anywhere else in the Chicagoland area, your Google Business Profile is not going to be able to help you there. That's where your website comes into effect, okay? So I did pull up Showalter's website, and of course I have your guys' website pulled up. Now, when it comes to ranking a website, content is going to be king, okay? So let me make sure I'm on the home page. Now, your home page, we want to have built out towards Naperville, okay? And with that, with content being king, we can see on your home page here, this is your main section of content, right? Now, Google typically wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage, but that's really differentiated a lot upon what area you're in, what service you provide, how many keywords are within that area, and most specifically, what is your top competitor doing, right? So if we come into your top competitor, Showalter, and you really want to look at the page of their website that is ranking for this area, and it is their home page. Now, if we come through and just look, and we can kind of guesstimate how much content they have, it doesn't have to be exact for this video, but it looks like they may have 300 to 400 words of content on their home page. Okay. Now, Google in their algorithm is accepting this as being an organic and reliable company. Okay. So we want to be somewhat similar, because if we're way over or way under the amount of content, Google is going to throw a red flag for our website and trying to rank it. So you definitely need to optimize the website here when it comes to content, especially this homepage, but all your other pages as well. And especially if you're looking to find work in other areas besides just Naperville, at that point, it's time to build these, what we'd call, service area pages within your website, that you can critique those and do research to actually make those work within that area. So let's go ahead. And another thing, okay, content is king, right? I believe I thought I saw one in their menu. Yes. So Showalter does have a blog here as well. And what a blog does is it is going to throw relevant content to your website every time you post a blog. And again, content being king when it comes to ranking your website here within Google. Not only do you show Google that you provide the service, but you're also showing Google that you provide any information going along with roofing, right? So now you're going to be considered a one-stop shop when it comes to a click on Google. So you're going to answer anybody's questions that they have, and you can provide the service. Okay. Now, this next thing that I use is called Ahrefs. It's a paid program. You can see this dashboard and numbers here. This is for your guys' website. And I'm going to go over a few of these real quick. These first two that I just highlighted are strength and trust ratings within Google, and Google gives these out to every single website. Now, this is rated out of 100, but typically at a benchmark of 30 and above, we can consider you a pretty powerful website at that point. Even with that being said, we are quite low when it comes to these rankings. So we know we have to build up a lot more strength and trust within Google for our website. And you do that through these backlinks, which is any clickable text linking one website to another. And those are all held within these referring domains. Now, when you build these out, make sure you're building out high quality backlinks from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean those websites already have high strength and trust ratings within Google. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it is definitely going to help your rankings out in return. Now, we can see here your content, right? You're only indexing for 3 keywords within Google, getting you 0 traffic per month, okay? And we can actually see these keywords, and these are keywords that aren't going to get you anywhere when it comes to actually getting customers within your area. Okay. Now, if we come over to Showalter, we can see their strength and trust ratings right off the bat here are getting closer to that benchmark. So they are quite powerful when it comes to being a website. You can see how many keywords they're indexing for as well, over 700. So that's going to be helping them with that blog. And they're getting just under 500 traffic per month. Okay. And if we click on those keywords again, and we can see where they're getting a lot of their traffic from. So they're getting a lot of traffic from their company name, also a few blogs of the first ones. But we also have a few of these ones down here, right? Naperville Roofer, Roofing Naperville, Roofing Bloomingdale. The exact one I typed in, Roofing Naperville, Illinois. So you can see how many search volume those even have. Roofer Naperville has 250 searches. They're 8th position, so they're kind of even lower on that page, but they're still getting 11 traffic from that. And let's even take Roofing Naperville, Illinois, 80 search volume, but they're 3rd position like we saw, and they're getting 11 there. Now, with a buyer intent keyword like this, when you're getting traffic from a keyword like this, so typically industry standard percentage wise is going to be about 30% of that traffic will end up turning into an organic warm lead for you. So they will end up reaching out to you, whether that's a phone call or filling out some type of submit form on your website. Okay. So it looks like they're going to be getting quite a few leads just from, a handful of these keywords. And on a few of these, they could definitely be ranking higher. So even where they're at now, being on the first page for it looks like about half of the keywords that they want to be, they're going to be getting a few dozen, probably anywhere from 25 to 40 leads per month just from being able to rank on a few of these keywords. Now, again, if the more keywords you can rank for, the more leads you're going to be getting in per month. So that just kind of shows you where you can be at. And if you start doing this at a higher level, not only can then you rank for Naperville, but you can start moving out and branching to some of these different locations within the Chicagoland area and help to build your website rank for those areas too. And of course, get leads again from those areas and not just Naperville. So, hope this video helps you guys out in one way or another. If you have any further questions or concerns, or have any questions about any type of service I can help you guys out on and help you guys grow your company, as that's the business that I'm in, I'd be happy to answer any of those questions or concerns you may have. So other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.